Have you ever felt like your doubts are louder than your dreams? Like no matter how hard you try, that little voice in your head keeps whispering, "You're not good enough?" What if you could silence that voice and start acting like you've already won? Today, we're diving into the timeless wisdom of Napoleon Hill, the legendary author of Think and Grow Rich, to uncover how you can conquer self-doubt and embrace a mindset that leads to success. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about transforming how you see yourself and taking bold, confident steps toward your goals. Let's explore how to act like you've already won and unlock the life you're meant to live. 1. Believe in your vision before it exists. Napoleon Hill taught us that every great achievement begins with a burning desire. But here's the secret. You don't need to see the finish line to start running. Successful people act as if their goals are already real. Imagine you're a young professional in New York, dreaming of starting your own business. Doubt creeps in. What if I fail? What if I'm not ready? Hill would say, visualize your success so vividly that it feels real. Picture yourself signing that first big client, shaking hands, feeling the pride of accomplishment. This mental rehearsal isn't just daydreaming. It's programming your mind to believe in the outcome. When you believe your vision is inevitable, your actions align with that belief. You walk taller, speak with authority, and take risks others shy away from. Start small. Write down your goal, describe it in detail, and read it daily. Let it sink into your soul until doubt has no room to grow. 2. Reframe failure as feedback. Let's be honest, fear of failure stops so many of us. Whether you're a student in London applying for your dream internship or an entrepreneur in Sydney pitching to investors, the thought of falling short can paralyze you. Napoleon Hill saw failure differently. To him, every setback was a lesson, a stepping stone to success. Think about Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Hill would remind us that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. When you act like you've already won, you don't fear mistakes. You embrace them as feedback. The next time you face a setback, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How does this make me stronger? Shift your perspective, and suddenly failure becomes a teacher, not a tormentor. This mindset builds resilience, helping you push forward when others give up. 3. Surround yourself with winners. Hill emphasized the power of your environment. If you're surrounded by naysayers, their doubts will seep into your mind. Imagine you're in Melbourne, working a 9-to-5 job but dreaming of writing a novel. Your coworkers might scoff saying, "That's a pipe dream." But Hill would urge you to find people who lift you up. Those who've already achieved what you aspire to or who believe in your potential. Seek out mentors, join communities of like-minded dreamers, or even follow inspiring figures online. Their energy is contagious. When you surround yourself with people who act like winners, you start to mirror their confidence. You begin to carry yourself differently, speak with conviction, and take bold actions. Find your tribe, whether it's a local meetup, an online forum, or a mastermind group, and let their belief in success fuel your own. 4. Take action, even when you're not ready. One of Hill's core principles is that action creates momentum. Too often, we wait for the perfect moment to start, when we feel confident, when we have all the skills, when the stars align. But here's the truth. Winners act before they're ready. Picture a young artist in Los Angeles hesitating to share their work online, because it's not perfect yet. Hill would say, start now. Post that painting, apply for that job, pitch that idea. Acting like you've already won means taking steps toward your goal, even when doubt whispers that you're not enough. Each small action builds confidence, and confidence silences doubt. Make a commitment today. Take one step, no matter how small. Send that email, make that call, write that first sentence. Action turns dreams into reality, one bold move at a time. 5. Master your self-talk. Your mind is a battlefield, and self-doubt is the enemy. Napoleon Hill believed that your thoughts shape your reality. If you're constantly telling yourself, "I can't do this," or "I'm not smart enough," you're building a prison of doubt. Winners, on the other hand, speak to themselves with purpose and power. Imagine you're a recent graduate in Manchester, nervous about a job interview. Instead of thinking, "I'll probably mess this up," try saying, "I'm prepared, capable, and ready to shine." Hill called this autosuggestion, using positive, intentional self-talk to reprogram your mind. Start by writing down 3 affirmations that align with your goals. Repeat them every morning, out loud with conviction. Over time, these words become your truth, drowning out the doubts and building a foundation of confidence that carries you forward. 6. Focus on progress, not perfection. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. You scroll through Instagram, seeing polished lives and overnight successes, and suddenly your efforts feel small. Hill would remind you that success is a journey, not a race. Acting like you've already won doesn't mean pretending you're perfect. It means celebrating every step forward. Maybe you're a freelancer in Chicago, struggling to land clients. Instead of focusing on what you haven't achieved, celebrate the proposals you've sent, the skills you've honed, the connections you've made. Hill taught that persistence is the key to success. Keep track of your small wins. Write them down in a journal. Each one is proof that you're moving closer to your goal. By focusing on progress, you build momentum and confidence, making doubt feel smaller with every step. 7. Live with purpose every day. Finally, Napoleon Hill believed that winners live with a definite purpose. They don't drift through life. They decide what they want and pursue it relentlessly. Acting like you've already won means waking up each day with intention. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move closer to my dream? Whether you're a student, a professional, or an entrepreneur, purpose gives you clarity. It's the difference between wandering aimlessly and walking a clear path. Take a moment each morning to set an intention. Maybe it's learning a new skill, reaching out to a mentor, or simply choosing to believe in yourself a little more. When you live with purpose, doubt loses its power, and you start to embody the confidence of someone who's already succeeded. You have the power to conquer your doubts and act like you've already won. Napoleon Hill's timeless wisdom reminds us that success begins in the mind, with belief, action, and purpose. Take a moment to reflect. What's one doubt holding you back right now? And how can you apply one of these principles to overcome it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're stepping into your success. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights like this, and share it with someone who needs a boost of motivation. Together, let's build a community of winners who believe in their dreams and act like they've already achieved them. See you in the next video.